What's up, guys? This is the What Was I Saying podcast.
Shut up, I hate you so much.
Today is our first episode doing remote, just to try this out. I wanted to do it in person, but Brandon would rather fire drone strikes in Yemen than
I'd rather not be in touching
hospitals.
distance of you.
Yeah, no, he wanted to drone strike innocent hospitals in Yemen. So that's where he is today.
If
He's
I had
in
to
Yemen
breathe
right
the
now.
same air as Devin, I don't know if I could live with myself.
Yeah, he's breathed it several times. He's done a lot more than breathing before.
I've done a lot more. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Let's just say he's breathed in and out. In and out.
Okay, yeah.
In some white substance and then
Is this some sort of like
swallowed
off
that.
segment we didn't discuss beforehand? The Brandon and Devin
No,
segment.
you were talking about, being in Yemen. So now that you're in Yemen, what's it like there in Yemen? Destroying all the
Now
hospitals
that you know
and
what
stuff.
Yemen. I've never been to Yemen.
You're not what?
I've never been to Yemen. Just,
No, you're in Yemen right now.
Oh. Vemen? Are you talking about like a weird way to say women?
No, Yemen.
Oh.
The notoriously famous
yeah, men. Yeah.
Black Ops 2 multiplayer map.
Oh, yeah, men. Yeah, I'm in men.
Yes.
Oh.
So what's that like?
Yeah, man. Stupid fucking Jad joke. So, I tried that, I don't know if you've had it before, the Dulce de Leche frappe at McDonald's.
The Dolce... No, I haven't.
You haven't
it's a
tried
frappe?
Yeah, I seen it and I was like, oh, dude, that looks so
I thought it
fucking
was an
good.
ice cream thing.
Nope, it's a frappe. I thought it was kind of too for a little bit, but then I was like, no, the frappe is the coffee one. But
Yeah.
either way, I went there today and I went and got it because I was like, oh, that looks kind of good, and I'm pretty sure there's like caramel and shit on it too. And I mean, it was good, but I'm like not really a big fan of the kidney stones.
What are you talking about? What's the kidney stones?
Dude, like, there's like, I don't know what they put on top. It's like a crumble of something. It's like, it's the whipped cream and then they put the crumble of stuff on top, and whatever they put in there must have got to the bottom and like just combined with the ice and shit. But I was like, I would be sitting there and I'd drink it and I'd get down to the bottom and I'd start to like, take a drink out of the straw and then the straw would get stuck. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'd have to like blow it out and then, try to take another drink. And at some point, like, a big chunk of stuff would just start to come up the straw, and I could feel it. And I was like, I'd end up in my mouth. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like a rock. But then I start chewing it, and it's just like a bunch of sugar and ice. I was like, dude, nummy. It feels like I have like a bunch of kidney stones in my mouth, just, rolling around in there. And then if
it could have just been ice. Sometimes I get... like the ice that's just big enough to go through the straw and it just hits the back of your throat.
It must have been or something, but like I said, every time I took a bite of it, it was like completely filled with sugar. So unless the frappe like combined with all of it because it was sitting at the bottom, maybe then I could understand that. But no, every time I took a drink at the very end, and like if you drink it, like if you tried to suck on the straw too hard, it just shoot to the back of your throat. I was sitting there, and it happened to me, and I almost puked. I was gagging, so I was like, ooh.
Did I tell you? Did we already talk about the SpongeBob meal that we went to at Wendy's? I know I told you about it, but did we talk about it on the podcast?
Oh, I don't think so. The one where it was like something about the syrup.
Yeah, dude. We went through the Wendy's in Council Bluffs drive-thru, and we wanted the SpongeBob meal. Went through the drive-thru. They gave us the pineapple frosty.
Yeah.
And if the cup is like, I don't know, 8 inches, like 3 inches of the cup was syrup.
Oh, fuck, man. Jesus.
It was a ridiculously large amount of syrup. And I looked at him.
Straight syrup. Oh.
Yeah. And I looked at him and I was like, is it supposed to look like that? And he's like, yeah, that's the syrup. And I'm like, you aren't supposed to mix it? He's like, that's just how it is. That was code for, like, hey, can you stir this or something? And he was like, no, that's just how it is.
No, that's just how it comes, bro. Like, what? No. This doesn't look anything
And
like the picture.
Brandy was like, don't drink that. I'm like, no, I'm going to go home and put it in the blender myself and do their job for them.
Dude.
And then it wasn't bad.
That's sad, though. Like, I don't understand why. Like, certain places, like in Council Bluffs, I don't really... Well, I mean, yours happened in Council Bluffs, but in Council Bluffs, like, I don't really have too many issues with the fast food here. Are there? But the second you come to Omaha, dude, everybody in the fast food district is just like, they have to be on something. There's no way. Like the other night, like you were saying, you went to Wendy's in Council Bluffs. I went to Wendy's in Omaha at like 8 something. And mind you, we're the only people there. We looked inside while we were driving up because we thought it was closed. There's nobody in the lobby. There's nobody like parked outside besides probably like 2 cars, which were, I almost guarantee, the workers. And so I'm sitting there like, okay, we should be good. Like, go around and get our stuff right away because we did an online order, to give them time to like look at it and get everything done.
Yeah.
As soon as we pull up, bro, and they're like, so were you the one with the blah blah blah? And I was like, no, we were. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, I don't know what you guys have. I was like, okay.
What?
Well, we're this one. We had the Baconator, yada yada. And he was like, okay. And then they like messed around in there for a little bit longer, and they're like, Hill. And I was like, yes, because that's Audrey, And
yeah. Was this an online order?
Yeah, it was an online order, and I was like, dude, how like
you can do online orders with Wendy's?
Yeah, you can do them like pretty much anywhere that has an app. But
wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, and so dude, they like did all of her stuff, and they forgot things, and they forgot her drink, like they forgot our lemonade. They basically forgot both of our drinks and like a sandwich, and I'm like, dude, we are the only people here. Like, how do you guys? I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I've never been in that environment, but I don't understand how they could fuck it up. There's nothing else to do. Like, and you look in there, and there's 4 people right there at the window. I'm like, none of you motherfuckers could figure out how to do one order right? I don't understand. And like,
do you ever like question the integrity of the workers? Because there's been a couple times where it's like, where you ask for something and then it's like, I don't know, like you say it 3 times and they still don't get it, and by the time they get it, they're pissed at you because you're like mad at them. And then you go to the window and you had like a large fry and it's like half of it's not filled.
They only have like 2 fries in there.
Yeah.
They gave you the size of a medium and a large.
Yes. And then it's all cold.
I will not lie. I'm a Karen when it comes to that. I have gotten so many free things. I go straight to corporate. I don't give a fuck, dude. I got so tired of my shit being wrong here in Omaha that like I just started like every time someone got it wrong, I just go straight and just like type out the meanest fucking comments. I'm like, I don't understand how you guys can hire people like this. Like, if they can't figure out a simple... Like, I'll even cuss now. I'll be like, I don't... If they can't figure out a simple fucking order, how could you hire them to run a restaurant by themselves? Like, I go crazy, bro. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten people fired for it. But, I mean, I've just gotten so upset. It pisses me off, man. Because it's like every time...
do you remember the back in the day when nobody was like this, and there were people like, I remember I was in college and I went to Burger King, and it was like the second time they had brought sweet potato fries, and for whatever disgusting reason, I was into them.
I didn't even know that. What the fuck? Okay.
You didn't know Burger King had sweet potato fries?
No, what?
A long time ago, like back when I was in college, like 2018, 2019. Damn. I think it was the second time they had brought them back, and I ordered a thing of sweet potato fries, and they're like, "Hey, do you want 2 free things of regular fries too?" And I was like, Sure.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck?
then I ordered I think I ordered 10 nuggets or something, and they gave me 25.
Damn, what?
Yeah,
Fucking
it was just
bastard.
because it had to have been the last of what was in the fryer, and they had to throw it out or something.
Yeah, they're just like, whatever, let's just fucking give them.
Dude, I remember when that was the highlight of going to a fast food place is they gave you extra for free.
Fuck, that's so sad. I mean, I guess it's not sad, but the highlight of going to fast food is oh, they might give me free food or some shit. I don't know. I thought you were saying that's the highlight of your college or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that is not the highlight of college. The highlight of college was
Dropping out. No, I'm just kidding.
the student debt.
Everything that everybody hates about college. That's the highlight of college.
I went to college for the student debt, not the education.
Give a fuck about education. Give me that.
I heard
debt,
this student debt that you got. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me get in on that.
It's building.
Can I
my
get in
credit.
on that? It's building my credit.
I'm making payments. It's got to be building credit, right? Is that how it works?
No, you're supposed to learn. It's learn. I don't want to fucking learn.
Learn who the
Did that all in
fuck?
high school.
Yeah, what the fuck? What is this, second school?
What is this, secondary school?
Secondary school? School after school? Fucking.
I'm not
What do I look
paying
like?
for that.
Fuck, I am paying.
So when do I start?
Where do I sign up? The other day, me and Audrey fucked up, bro. Okay, hear me out. It wasn't me and Audrey, actually. It was me, because I fucked up. And at our apartments, we have a washer and dryer. Well, they're just normal size, But for some reason, I wanted to get all of my winter clothes done. So I threw, a bunch of jackets and sweatpants in the dryer, or in the washer. And when I put it in, I knew it was I was like, fuck, this might be too much. But then I was like, I really need these washed, whatever, I'm just gonna do it anyways. So, I put it through its cycle and whatever, and I go back down to switch them out, and bro, they're fucking dripping water. They did not go through a spin cycle.
They didn't dry at all?
Yeah, they didn't go through a spin cycle. I think I overfilled that bitch so much that it couldn't move. And so I took out my sweatshirt and I could literally drain it. I could just wring it and it'd start to drip water all over the floor. And I was like, fuck. So, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just try to get them dry as best I can. Threw them in for 2-3 loads, which, mind you, the dryer takes an hour to dry every time. So 3 hours of drying. And I could not fucking get them dry. They were still, water was in them.
My gosh.
And I even tried to do, half the load. I took out half the stuff from the washer, put it in the dryer, and it still didn't work. So, it was getting pretty late. And it was probably, I'm going to say, 11 o'clock. And, I'm pretty sure I had work the next day. But either way, Audrey got home from work at 8 or whatever, and I didn't tell her anything. And I told her I came back up after I thought the clothes would be done, and I was like, hey, don't be mad. But I put the clothes in, and I might have overfilled it, and yada yada, and they are not drying, so I can't bring them up because they're completely soaking wet. So if they just sit here, they're going to mold or, whatever the fuck happens. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do. And she's like, oh, really? I was like, yes. You don't have to go, but I'm thinking might have to go find a 24-hour laundromat and dry them there. And she's like, no, it's fine. I'll stay up with you and, we'll do it, whatever. So it's like, okay. So we look one up, and there's one literally right down the road from us. So we go there, and it's dude, when I tell you it's tucked away, it's for some reason in a plaza behind the plaza, super tucked in the back for some reason. And as we're pulling up, we see a bunch of a couple cars out there and whatever. And there's fucking what what is it? It's like a big piece of plywood covering one of the windows because the fucking window's broken out. So I'm like, oh fuck!
Oh, great!
We're going to the ghetto. We're going to the fucking ghetto wash or whatever the fuck it is. So I'm like, fuck. So we pull the car up, and I'm like, oh fuck! I see a bunch of people in there, and I'm like, I don't even want to get the fuck out. I'm like, god damn it! I was like, no, I have to do it. So I pick up this heavy ass basket because all the clothes are full of water, and we walk in. And there's like, dude, I'm telling you, there's like 5, 6 just homeless people just sitting in there, like trying to get warm. Like none of them are doing anything. Like they have like
they're just in there for the heat.
They are literally just in there for the heat, bro. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh no, I hate to be that way, but I'm like, dude, if they start asking me for money, I'm just gonna tell them I have my card. Like I don't have any money, but like I was like, I felt bad, but. Like, they're just in there trying to get some heat, you know? They don't have nowhere else to go. So I was like, whatever, fuck it, let's just go in. And I walk in, and they have a whole-ass dog on a blanket, like, set up. Like, look like they're trying to fucking live in there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And the dog starts barking and stuff, and they're like, stop! Hey! And they, like, smack the dog, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, puppy. And I'm like, he's like, no, it's okay. He don't bite, whatever, yada yada. So me and Audrey, you know, we're there for a couple hours, and it's like, bro, it gets to like 1 a.m, and this, like, I don't even look the people's way because I don't want to get involved with anything because they have a bunch of shit popping. Like, there's guys outside, everybody's talking up a storm. There's people yelling. Jumping around, and then like this one like flamboyant dude came in. He's like, I hate all you motherfuckers. You do not need to be with blah blah blah. You up in his business, and they start yelling. And
they're talking to each other.
Yeah, they're like yelling at each other, and I don't know if it's about like crack or like what the fuck's going on, but somebody owed somebody something, and they're fucking freaking out like about it. And she starts to raise her voice, and the thing starts getting loud, and I'm like, dude. I swear to God, if I'm going to have to call the fucking cops because there's about to be a fight happening right here. Like, dude, there was like 5 or 6 of them, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up. Like, stop fucking yelling, blah, 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 you know, like screaming at each other. I'm like, dude, I just want to go. Please, like, guys, just stop. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to see somebody get, like, shanked or something. So, you know, we're just sitting there, like, trying to hurry up, and we end up getting the fuck out of there. And there's just, like, I didn't realize, but I'm like, dude. Like, I never thought of it like that, but fuck yeah, anything 24 hours, especially a fucking laundromat, no wonder homeless people would fucking go in there. It's the only place that they can go to get warm. So I'm like, dude, my fucking dumbass, we should have never fucking went in there. Like, I'm like, I'd never thought of it like that, you know?
And no one's going to be thinking to do their laundry at
fucking 12, 1 a.m, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why they're fucking in there, you know? They're just in there trying to get warm and do whatever the fuck they do, but when they start fighting, I'm like, dude, fuck, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, you know?
In that building, there's no one in there? There's no attendants or nothing?
No, it's not only that, but it's not necessarily fancy, but I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. You go in there, and you have to go to the back and get a card. Like, it literally prints you out, like, it makes a card for you. You put your money on the card, and then it makes a card for you, and you take it out, and then you go and swipe it at the machines and do all that. But also, yeah, this was kind of weird. They had slot machines in there, like the fucking like the
gambling slot machines.
Like yeah, gambling machines where you just sit there, click the play button, and then it spins the slots. They had like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
of them
that's a
in
slot
there.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah, they had like 4 or 5 of them in there. I was like, okay, what the fuck? And they had people up there playing them, so I was like, I mean, I guess it's something that brings people in. I don't know.
They probably played. Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody. They're making money off of that, but like, can you think if someone decides to put like a rope around these slot machines and then just pull it through the fucking front entrance with their truck?
All ass with it. That'd be so stupid. Oh my
I've seen a TikTok video of these dudes. They tried to get an ATM. They put the rope around it, and it just took the top off. they ran the truck like they reversed the truck into the front entrance, broke both the front doors out, put the rope
God.
around the ATM, and it slid up, took the top off, left the ATM there.
Did they drive off with just the top? Yeah.
Yeah, they just drove off with the top. They didn't even try
They
to
said,
get the
fuck
bottom.
it. We can't go back. Fuck it. Pretty sure the bottom's where all the money is, too. That's funny.
Oh, it was so funny. But...
Oh, gosh. What else has been going on lately? I mean... I don't know if I told you about the whole Silas. So, as some of you know, if you guys listen to... I think it was our most recent podcast, right? The one with Silas?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. It was the... technically, it's the interview. Crazy Psycho interview.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, wait.
Silas was before that.
Silas is what, before that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, but either way, so as some of you guys know, Silas, one of our friends, he came in and did a podcast with us one day, but lately he has gotten his own house. So he ended up buying his own house, and it is a work in progress, you know? Like, it was a fixer-upper, and he knew, like, what the challenge was ahead of him, like, but he decided that, you know, it's close to family, whatever, blah, 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 and that he'd fix it up and get everything running. And I went over there the other day, and I have come to realize that I will never be in construction. I would not be a good construction worker or demolish, like, anything. Like, anything that involves handyman shit, I'm obviously not capable of doing it, apparently.
Why? What's up?
So, he's renovating he's renovating the house and stuff, and one of the walls, he has, like, a big fucking hole in it. Like, it goes straight from the kitchen into the bathroom. And, like, you could literally just walk through and be in the bathroom. And so, you know, he obviously asked me to come down and, like, help him out, whatever, do whatever, hang out, show. So I go there, and we start to chip away at shit, you know. He's trying to take all the plaster off the walls, take all of the tiles off the bathroom and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, after we pick this up, what do you want me to do? And he's like, well, if you want, I still got to knock down the plaster or whatever off the top of these walls and yada yada. And I was like, okay. So he's like, okay, well, if you want to grab the ladder or something and take the sledgehammer. He had a fucking sledgehammer for this project. He's like, if you want to grab the sledgehammer and just start knocking these walls down or whatever, knocking these plasters off the wall and stuff, then go ahead. I was like, okay. So I get my safety goggles on, and I go and grab the sledgehammer, and I pick it up, and I'm like, you know, now that I think about it, I've never swung a sledgehammer before, so, like,
oh my God.
I'm like, I don't want to, because, you know, it's above my head that I'm swinging at, so I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, like, overshoot or something and, like, fucking have the sledgehammer come down between my legs or whatever, you know, like, I'm like, fuck.
Oh my God.
So I go, in my very first swing, I go and I swing it straight ahead, like above my head, up at the wall, and it just bounces off. It doesn't leave even a dent in the wall. I'm like, are you serious?
What?
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, there's no way. What? I didn't swing like with full force because, you know, I'm trying to hold back, but I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, there's no way. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll give it a little bit more gusto. And I swung pretty decently hard, and all I did was put a dent in the wall. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? Like, why can I not do this? I was like, am I swinging this? I don't understand what's happening. Like, I'm not weak. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And
if there was something on the other side, like some sort of like...
like, it's just like a piece of metal or something, and I'm just sitting there just banging
like a water main?
I'm just sitting... I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just sitting there, like, chipping away at the fucking furnace. But I was like, you know, I finally got the hang of it, and I was like, okay, I have to swing it with some, like, actual force to do this shit. But I just realized, like, I was thinking back on it the other day, and I was like, dude, I just kept bitching and moaning the whole time. I was like, dude, I can't fucking see anything, like, because I was like, I'm swinging the sledgehammer and I'm starting to sweat, and my glasses, I'm like, dude, I can't see anything, and my glasses are all fogging up, and he has to keep, like, giving me new ones. He has to keep, like, switching out the safety goggles. It's cold in there, yeah, but I was sweating from fucking. I had my hoodie on and stuff, and
Was there no heat? Does he not have heat?
I not really. No, he has to get stuff like set up first. Like it's like I'm saying, like this is like a starter. Like he has to get like insulation put in and stuff. Like he still has to do a bunch of stuff to the house, but it's a big work in progress. But he's making some pretty good headway right now. But yeah, so yeah, it was pretty cold in the house, but I was sweating my ass off after doing all that shit. And
I was gonna say that's why your glasses were fogging up. It's because you're in a cold place and you're producing heat.
Oh, well,
and it's coming off of your fucking head.
But that's the thing is like I'm like because Silas isn't having this fucking problem, so I'm like, okay, it's just me then. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm just a fucking complainer or whatever, whatever. But
it could be that Silas has a real mustache to keep him warm. You know,
yeah. he's got the fucking whirly, like, what is that? The fireman beard or the fireman mustache? Like when you think of like 1970 fucking fireman. That's the fucking mustache he's got. That twirly beard or twirly shit.
No, that's the like 1900s inspector or detective.
Like the ones with the monocles. Yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, the Pringles man. He's got the Pringles man mustache. What the fuck, bro? How did I not think of that? That's literally like pretty much the exact same thing he has.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has.
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I crazy or what? Yeah,
no, you're not crazy.
Either way,
it's a good mustache,
right? Yeah, I'm kind of excited for him. I mean, I'm excited for him to be done with it. It'll be his own fucking house. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like the nicest home in the world ever, but like I feel like he can do some pretty good shit with it, and I think it's gonna be pretty nice whenever he's finished. But it was pretty fun. I mean, just knocking down shit. Taking hammers to fucking tile and stuff, just watching it all break under you. I did at one point. I knew it was gonna fucking happen because he was literally like, "Hey, you need to watch out. There's a bunch of like nails and boards and stuff with nails sticking out of them." I was like, "Oh fuck, okay." So I was trying to be cautious my entire time, and I got off the ladder at one point, and I stepped down, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like my footing felt weird, so I was like, swinging my foot around, and I was like, "What? There's something like stuck to my foot." I was like, oh, there must be it must have been like gum or something, whatever. And so I like reach down, I grab it, and I pull it out, and the whole fucking nail was just sticking straight up. It went into my shoe. I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, thank God it didn't go all the way through and just like pierce the bottom of my foot. I got to run to the hospital or whatever. It was a thin nail though, so it wouldn't have been too bad. But still, I'm like, thank fucking God. Thank God my soul stopped it.
I stepped all the way onto a thumbtack with the heel of my foot one time.
Ah, oh, fuck, man. That sounds horrible.
It went all the way in.
Ugh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, it hurt, and no, it hurt to walk for a week.
Dude, I fucking bet. I'm trying to think. What was the... Oh, I had a, Did I ever tell you about the time my toenail got ripped off?
You ripped your own toenail off?
No, I didn't rip my own fucking toenail off. It got ripped off by a door.
Okay, tell us the story.
Dude, it was... Okay, so this was I think I was in 4th grade or something. Me and my brother... We had a bunk bed, and we were playing, what is it? I think we were playing hide and seek or tag or something. Because I remember us running around the rooms and going back and forth, and, like, I'd have to hide, like, under the bed or, like, under, like, in my mom's closet or some stuff or whatever. Anyways, I was hiding behind the door of our room, and my brother, we were like, I was sitting there behind the door, and I was like, I could hear him starting to come towards me, and so like, you know, I just like, I pushed the door, and like it kind of hit him, like it didn't really like hit him, but like, you know, he put his hand out and stopped it, and then he started pushing on it, so I started pushing on it and whatever, and he's like, I know where you are, blah blah blah, yeah, he's like, I know where you are, blah blah, and I was like fucking around and shit, and I ended up stopping, and like I just stopped, like I just like let it go, because I thought the door was gonna hit the wall and just like, you know, just bounce off or whatever, and he pushed so hard that the door just went straight over my toe, and I looked down and my entire toenail was completely bent back. And I started screaming. I was like, ah, my toenail! My toe! Like, it like, took the entire toenail and just went, like, backwards. And oh, God. Oh, I remember him trying to, like, move the door off of my toe. And it was just sitting there, like, and then it came off, and the door, like, went back down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it almost, like, dropped down. And I was screaming. My toe was bleeding everywhere. And I had to run downstairs. And I was like, Mom, my toe's bleeding, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, just a normal parent response. She's like, I told you not to jackass around, you know. I was like, you know, fair point. And she was cooking dinner at the time. And I was like, we got to go to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, like, she's like, fuck, God damn it. And they ended up taking me to the hospital and, you know, just doing their normal thing. They had to fucking put... Oh, God, dude. Sorry for anyone that cringes at this, but they had to put, like, huge needles in my foot to numb it. And at the end of the whole thing, they took the toenail off and whatever. I didn't have a toenail there, but my toe was huge and white. Like puff, like there was just no blood in it at all. It was so numb that there was just like, it puffed up and then there was just nothing in it. And yeah, so I had to get bandaged and whatever, and have to like try to stay away from like getting the bandages wet and stuff for I think like a week or whatever. And I didn't have a toenail there for the longest time. And when it finally grew back, and it was ingrown, like it grew back wrong, so I kept getting ingrowns and whatever, and yeah, that was the time that I got ripped off the first time. And then I remember one time at football, I was a punter and I ended up punting the ball, and when I was going down the field, somebody was coming to block me and they stepped on my foot and ripped it off again. Same toenail, everything, you know. Just the cleat straight to the fucking toe, and then just pulled their foot back, and my toenail went with it. So
nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I've had it taken off twice now. It's all sorts of fucked up.
I've never had my nail completely ripped off, but I've definitely I accidentally clipped my toenail at an angle.
Yeah.
And
oh, that's the worst.
Instead of clipping it off, I would rip it off. So then,
bro.
I went to rip it off, and it was just that really sensitive skin underneath your nail.
Yeah. Like when
where it just stings.
Oh God. Like when you overcut your fingernail or something, it's the same thing on the foot. Oh God, dude. I don't think I have any of that left on my left one. I sincerely...
You don't think you have any sensitive part of your toe on your skin?
On my left toe?
Your toe?
No, dude. I think it all got ripped off. I'm not even joking. I think my toe's so fucked up. Like, I feel like I could probably do that and just go all the way to the middle.
I stubbed my toe yesterday, and I looked at my nail.
Yeah.
Do you know what the pain is when you have an ingrown nail, and there's like...
Oh, my God. And even just walking, I can feel it.
Yeah, so I kind of have that pain in my toe yesterday, but
Yeah.
it was more like the swollen part than the pain.
Yeah.
And then, um, you know, when you bend your nail back, the whiteness, the color that it makes the nail, my entire pinky toenail was white.
Oh my god!
I stubbed it that hard.
Damn.
I'm like, why does it still hurt?
You knocked the blood out of it.
Yeah, the
Out of the entire
nail.
toe. Oh, I was thinking the toe.
No, it was just the nail. But it... Oh, man, I was like, gosh, this hurts. You know how sometimes when you have an infected toenail or an infected hangnail, you just lift the nail up a little bit and it relieves pressure?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, if I put a needle all the way through my toe...
Oh, man.
will it relieve the pain?
Will it relieve this pain?
Because I remember one time, I don't remember who... I can't remember where I seen it, but the reason that it was hurting was because there was so much pressure on it.
Yeah.
And they took like a small drill, drilled it into something. I think it was a nail. And as soon as they got through, just a bunch of pus squirted through.
Oh, God.
And then he's like, oh, my God. Like, he was feeling better almost immediately.
I mean, I get it, but jeez, dude, that's just fucking gross. Ugh. I can already imagine it, too. Oh, God. Ugh. Dude, that shit,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I have a weak stomach for most things. I just, imagining that just makes my mouth water with the bad water. The bad juju water in the mouth.
Yes.
That throw up water.
Throw up water.
Oh, fuck that. No.
Okay, I want you to watch this video that's in the chat. I can't remember.
There's a video?
Yes.
Did you save it?
It's
What?
from a while ago. It's the ABC 7 Chicago one.
ABC 7?
Yes.
Hang
TikTok
on.
ABC 7 Chicago.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, hold on. Don't watch that one.
Don't watch it?
Yeah, is it too late?
No, I'm not watching it. I just had
Okay,
I had it pulled up, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Watch the second one that I sent. The one
Watch
that's
the
right
second
after that. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I think it's gonna redirect me. Yeah, it wants me to go to TikTok.
Yeah, because it's an age-restricted thing.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious? My TikTok has to update, bro. What?
Let me know when you start it so I can start it at the same time.
We can watch it together. Is this going to be something that we have to like edit into the thing?
No, I'll repost it on the TikTok account,
On the TikTok
podcast
account.
TikTok account. Yeah.
Wait,
Let me know when you're
what?
ready. Are
Okay,
you watching
that
it already?
No, that wasn't it. Hang on.
It should be a car going through a car dealership.
Oh my god, hang on.
This shit
Yeah,
is
bro,
crazy,
what?
dude.
It's not opening for me. Send it to me.
Here, I'll
Yeah.
send it to you on text message.
No, send it to me on TikTok.
You suck. I hate using TikTok DMs.
I don't care. That's the easiest way to do this, because if I go to the messages and it redirects me to use the TikTok app,
It
and
redirects
doesn't open
again.
I'm gonna freak out.
Don't you love like doing 3 different redirects and then it fails?
It just fails. Yeah, that's exactly what just happened.
Okay,
Okay,
I sent it. Are you ready?
yeah. 3, 2, 1.
It's the heart-stopping moment an
God.
enraged driver crashes right into a car dealership.
Whoa! Call the cops!
The men inside can't believe what just happened.
Is anybody under the car?
No.
Tyler Slade is
Is
a
there
manager
anybody
at a
under the
Mazda
car?
dealership in Sandy, Utah.
It was
kind of a very, very scary situation.
The manager says
Yeah, I would
earlier
say
in the
it's a pretty
day,
scary
the driver
situation.
had
Dude
purchased
drove
a
through the whole
used
building.
Subaru Outback for $4,000.
Several hours later, he came back and he was very emotional, upset about the vehicle. Had been to his mechanic, said there were some things wrong with it, and he would, like to get his money back. He said, "Listen, if you don't give me my money back right now, I'm going to run this car right through the front door."
Slade says the
Hey, he
driver
kept
got
to his
so
word, though.
worked up, he got back in the
He did.
car and hit the gas.
He said, if you guys don't give me my money, I'm driving through this bitch.
You can see the driver getting
And he
cut
sure
by
enough
cops.
did.
I don't want
And
this
here he
Subaru
is,
anymore.
Michael
If you don't
Lee
give it
Murray.
to me,
What
I'm
on
driving
earth
it through
were
the
you thinking?
front
I was just
fucking
really
door.
angry. I was upset about my money.
I was really
Kinda
angry.
blacked out
Really?
for
You
a
were
second.
angry, huh?
But Michael,
I
in
was
what
really
universe
angry.
is it okay to do this?
I know I probably shouldn't have done it, but I guess I just
Probably
hit it.
shouldn't
Run
have
my
done
car
it.
into
No,
you if
you
you ask me a question like that again.
Do you want to be under the car next time?
Yeah.
We can arrange that. What the fuck?
But Michael, in what universe is it okay for you to do that? I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm gonna fucking kill you if you ask me that shit again. If you ask me that stupid ass question again.
I'm gonna run my Subaru into you, and I'm gonna show you what love is.
I wanna know what love is. Oh fuck, we're gonna get banned now.
This guy fucking ran it. Dude, that's a callback to like our first episode.
What? Oh yeah, dude, yeah. The little girl.
The girl getting into the BMW and accidentally going through the front.
I can't fucking believe that. That was such a fucking good video though.
The girl getting out, she's like, oh. Except this is a grown ass man. He's like, he bought the car, took it to his mechanic, and was like, mechanic's like, there's a few things wrong with this. And then he goes back, I want my money back. That's
want my
not how
money.
this works, sir.
I'll show you how it works.
Sir, you know that's not how this works. You don't get any money back.
I'll show you exactly how this works. I'll show you exactly what's wrong with the car.
It appears there's some glass shards from like a door or something on the front here. Can you get my money back for that?
For some reason, there's a whole building under my car.
Yeah. This dude.
But no,
I'm sorry.
fucking, speaking of, like... Oh, hang on. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, speaking of coming back to things, I was thinking, just some food for thought. I don't really think about it like too much. Like, I don't know if it would bring up like I don't know how to explain it, like higher senses of feeling or of like religion, I guess, and stuff like that, or like.
Are you taking ecstasy or something? What's going on?
Yeah. Other beliefs. But I was thinking, like, what do you think? Do you think deja vu and like reoccurring dreams have anything in common? Like, do you think they're linked to something else? I don't know. I mean, because I was just thinking about it, like. So recurring dreams, like I've had. This was a little while ago. I mean, I would say it was probably like a couple months ago, but I remember specifically having a reoccurring dream that I've had multiple times over the years, and I'm talking like I remember this dream from when I was a kid, probably like I want to say like 7 or 8 or whenever, but I remember being really, really young and having this dream, and like it stuck with me. I don't know why, and like I can't really like explain what exactly happens, but when I'm dreaming, I know that this is it's the exact same dream. I don't know how to like explain it any better than that. But it's like it's not based on anything. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a dream I had when I was a kid, but there's no like context to go off of. It's not like I'm dreaming like, oh, I'm in that 70s show living room with like blah blah blah, doing this or whatever. Like no, it's its own dream, like it's its own story kind of thing. But I've had it multiple times. And like I remember having the dream.
I've never had a recurring dream. I've always had a recurring nightmare.
So yours is like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Mine's not. It's not like, it's not good or bad. It's just, oh. Are you good?
Yeah, what?
Nothing. I heard stuff in the background.
Okay, does yours have the pause option?
Yeah.
Pause it. Okay, 3.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna continue and not do a clap. All right. 3, 2, 1. You suck.
Fuck you. Good enough.
That'll
Okay.
be good. Anyway, so recurring nightmare.
Yeah. I wouldn't say mine. I'm like, I know you say yours is a nightmare. Mine's not necessarily like a dream or a nightmare. It's kind of like it's just something. Like I wish I could explain it so much better, but it's like a feeling almost. Like I'm in this dream, and I'm in this certain place, and all the stuff happens in the exact same order that it always does. But I don't feel like if I remember some of it correctly, I don't feel like it's attached to anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with my personal life. There's nothing personal in it. It's just its own dream. But I have it multiple times. But,
And you're trying to figure out how this feels with deja vu? Are you trying to say, like, maybe when you're awake, you have deja vu and you think of the dream?
my thing is I'm thinking, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it any better, but like deja vu almost feels like, I feel like, I don't know how to explain it because I'm not really like too into certain types of things, but deja vu I feel like is either a place that you have been in a past life, and or I have also heard something that it is something you've seen in a different how do I say, like, timeline or dimension or whatever, like another version
Like
of
this-
yourself
this-
has seen this, but it's not this. Nothing in that timeline happens the same as what happens now. Like it just so happens to coincide that we both seen this at this time, but then the events afterwards don't happen. Like they happen differently.
Yeah, in another timeline, I'm not gay.
And you're like super straight, and like I'm actually a girl, and like, but no, like I'm like I don't know. I don't know if those are like parallel universes. I guess kind of talk, like the reoccurring dream. Maybe it's something in a different universe of like, because I don't know how to think about it. Like I'm thinking of like the brain is just so weird, like how it's wired. Like it doesn't make sense how we don't understand like how people dream, or like what dreams are really.
But no, I just watched this. I watched this movie where there's this group of people that when they're born, for the first like 12 years of their life, they don't remember. They live it normally, and they have these super instincts. And then by the time they're 13, they start recuperating the memories from their past lives, and by 14 they remember completely who they were. They remember everything that they needed to, and the whole thing is they are trying to. There's this like egg, and it has the ability to erase mankind. Yeah, and then there's this guy who tries to protect it, and he he hides it somewhere, and no one else can remember where it was except
Yeah.
for him. And he died that day, so it creates a 14-year cycle where that reincarnated soul could be anywhere,
Okay, that's the
and they don't know where
yeah.
it's
That's
at.
the word that I'm looking for, I guess. Like I don't know if I'm like a firm believer in reincarnation, but like I feel like that could be also attached to this. Whether it's another parallel universe or if it's been a past life you've had and you've been reincarnated and you see the exact same thing, like, oh, I've been here before. I don't know why. I've never like actually been here before as far as I can remember, but it's so familiar that I feel like I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like deja vu.
Spiritually, I don't believe in reincarnation, but the concept is a pretty heartwarming thing. You know, if you do good in this life, you get born as, you know, in another life. Like, if you do good, you should become a human again or whatever. But if you do bad or whatever and you treat people badly, people, like, they cut your cycle off. Like, because I think, if I remember right, Buddhism, there's like a council once you die to decide what you reincarnate as. If you were good in your life, then you reincarnate as your same soul back into something else, into the universe. And then if you don't do good, you get reincarnated as something else. More low life, like an ant or a bee or a spider or something like that.
Something a little baby itty bitty.
So...
But see, that's the thing is, like, I don't know if I'm a true, like, firm believer in that. I just, like, for some reason, it just feels like there's something there. I don't know. Like, every time I have deja vu, I'm like, what is this? Why does this feel like this? Like, why do I know this place? I have never been here in my life. Like, I don't know. That's the only thing that, like, really makes me think. I'm like, dude, what does this mean? Like, have I seen this before? Like, like, in a past life or a different, like, dimension or, like... I know it sounds weird to talk about different dimensional stuff, but I mean,
I've never... I can't relate to it, I guess, because I've never felt deja vu
really
ever before.
Wow.
Really. I've felt deja vu in the sense that I've been there before, and I had, but I didn't remember it. And then once I remembered it, it wasn't deja vu. It was literally
just a memory.
Deja vu, as in... Yeah, it was deja vu in the fact that I have actually been there before.
Yeah, like... I guess... I mean, mine could be that, but I feel, like, very strongly that, like... I've been to a place where... Like, I feel like I don't remember ever going this direction, going that way... And, like, I'll look at something specific and feel like I remember it. Like, I have a weird sense of, like... It's not really anxiety, but, like... Some sort of, like, weirdness where I'm, like,
Connection.
I don't know that I shouldn't be feeling. And I'm, like, I don't understand, but, like... This looks familiar. Like, I feel like this is something important or whatever to me. But, I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day because I drove past... Not like it wasn't the other day. This was a while ago, but I ended up driving down a road that I seen a farmhouse on, and I looked at it, and I know that I have never, as far as I know, I've never been down that road before because it was on a back road in the middle of nowhere. You know, like I was going down there just to get to one of my friend's house, and like I seen it, and it just gave me that weird sense that like I only get once in a blue moon.
Was this like? Is this Plattsmouth? Where is this?
It's not necessarily Plattsmouth. It was like... I don't know where you would consider it because it's on, like... It's outside of there, but it's not into the next town, I guess. Like...
It's like on the outskirts
kind
of
they were
Plattsmouth?
all back... Like, not... I don't know how to explain it. It's not in or around Plattsmouth. It's, like, dirt roads. Like... Yeah.
Well, it's got to be somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's county lines.
I just...
It's not like, oh, this is just nothing.
Yeah, it's just like... guess it would be. I guess you could take a Plattsmouth road to get onto that dirt road, yes, but I don't know. Once it leads out of there, there's like it's like Union and Nahaka and all those places and stuff, but yeah.
So this was basically like Uncharted to you, but it felt super familiar.
Super familiar, and that's like I know the deja vu like feeling. It's like because I've gotten it multiple times.
Yeah. Well, did you like ask your mom if it was something that they used to drive back in the day or something?
No. This was pretty recent. I wouldn't say anything to her about it. I guess I wouldn't know how to explain it. Like, did we ever drive down Mary Bluffin Boulevard, going on to like I wouldn't know how to explain it unless I actually showed her, which I don't see that happening.
Yeah, just harder.
But yeah.
You know what I believe in? I believe in like 60-70% of coincidences are like too good to be fucking true.
Yeah.
I believe like there is some sort of like divine intervention with coincidences. It's like, you know what happens with me all the time? I think about somebody and then right after I'm thinking about somebody, they text me.
Or something happens.
Yes. Or something like, I'll open up Facebook or something, and they're going to be the first person that shows up.
Yeah.
It happens a lot of the time when I'm texting, Brandy, because we don't text very often. It's normally just calling. And I'll be like, I wonder what she wants to do tonight. And then I will open up my texting, my text message app, and then I'll get a text from her.
What the fuck?
Or I'll get a Snapchat from her. And it happens a lot. It's not just, there's no way that
those things could line up exactly the exact same time. Like, I just was thinking about you, and now you're texting, like, actually talking to me.
Yes, and I know that seems like, oh, it's probably just, the timing, or... No, it's not. I text at random times, and when I'm in the cooler sometimes, you don't get signal back there. So I might send it 20 minutes ago, and it might send... it might send as soon as I walk out. Or same thing if you send something to me. You might have sent it an hour ago, but it comes through as soon as I walk out.
Get connection again, yeah.
But
no, yeah. I what? So
with I was gonna say I've never gotten the deja vu thing from walking out because I just realized I might have explained an explanation for it. That's not how it is. I don't get these messages walking out and about to text them. I get them while I'm in the cooler with no cell service kind of thing.
Yeah. No,
or like...
Sorry, what?
I
completely understand that. I think we can definitely agree on this one. Like, you can ask Audrey. I talk to her all the time about this stuff. How, and like things will happen. Like, I'll just say something. Like, stuff will just line up so insanely weird. Like, I tell her all the time, coincidences happen around me all the fucking time. And she knows it, and she's seen it firsthand. Like, it just, stuff happens. Like, I'll be talking about, like, oh, I went to Burger King the other, and then all of a sudden a Burger King commercial shows up, like, for no reason. Like, that could just be, like, shit listening or whatever. But
yes, 100%.
But there are other things that stuff like that happens. Like, what was it? I'm trying to think of like a most
stuff that there's no way you weren't even thinking of it. Like, you just thought of it, and you haven't talked about it. You've talked about it.
Yeah, you thought about it, and it just pops up,
and it pops up as an ad.
Like, that's like,
yes.
I don't know if people would probably describe that as like, like, oh, ad influencing. Like, they push the certain types of things so that you get more ads for what you like and yada yada. But
well, did you get the vaccine, the COVID vaccine?
No.
You never got it? Oh, I got it, and I was gonna say that's how they're reading my thoughts.
they put the chip in me.
there. Yeah,
What?
and then
And then you what?
I got the I got one booster to
A
recharge it.
booster for the COVID?
Yeah, a COVID booster, a recharge to chip that.
That's so
now it's set
stupid.
for
I've
life.
never thought of that.
They've been controlling me since
Shane's
2021. I've been a robot
This entire
for
time.
a couple years
Dead
now.
bot. But no, like I don't know, and like I don't even just like think of things like that. Like, so, like another thing that I consider, like I'm like, dude, there's no way that, like, I have to have been meant for this world. Like, what is the coincidence that my dad, whose last name is Conn, Conn, ends up going to the same school and meeting a woman with the last name Cobb, Cobb, getting together, having kids, and end up having me. How is that, like, not the most crazy coincidence of all the people in the world? These two get together, fall in love, get married, whatever, and have a kid that's me. Like, and it's like I know it's like just a last name, but it's like, how do you not realize how close that is? Conn and Cobb, the double B's, the double N's, the fact that they went to the same place at the same time, met each other. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that is just such a coincidence that it's not even. I don't know.
Well, you think that's crazy? Do you know how many sperm you beat out to become you?
No.
Dude, over 1 billion.
Which, and if you think about it, like, some people don't realize how big that number actually is. Like, 1 billion is so much.
You think... Yeah, if you think 1 billion is not a big number, why don't you try counting to
And
it?
then tell me it's not a big number.
I get past 10 and I'm like, all right, that's a big number.
I get past 3 and I'm like, I can't count anymore.
When I get past 3, I usually start doing my alphabet because it gets too
I
hard.
start putting geometry in there. But no, I don't know. Like, I just think of stupid little things like that all the time, and I'm like, dude, there's no way that, like, I was not meant to be here and be who I am. Like, I know it sounds like funny to say, but like, it's just like, that is such a coincidence in and of itself that I'm like, there has to be something there.
People being put in your path.
Huh?
You think about that? You think about people being put in the path, like,
Oh, like people coming into my life for
like,
a reason, like,
yeah, you know, like, I don't know, experiencing specific hardships that make you who you are today. Just thinking about, I am what I am because I went through those hardships.
This stuff happened. Everything happened on purpose. I think that's a real thing. Like, everything that has happened to me has had a reason for happening. Like, I put...
Which sucks, because some
No,
of those
yeah,
things
some of
you just don't
some of
want
them
to
suck
happen.
ass. Like, I've been through some crazy shit, but, you know, I always...
Like being black.
I've been... What's that fucking word? I don't even fucking remember. Damn.
Multiracial?
No. I've been judged my entire life. All for the color of my skin. White chocolate.
You know what? I think I'm experiencing deja vu right
really,
now.
I feel like
I have a dream.
I have a dream.
I have a dream that all...
Oh, me talking you reminds you of that? Yeah. I get that a lot.
Sorry. That was just me playing on... Fortnite. I forgot I watched the MLK speech on Fortnite.
Yeah, no. Every time people hear me talk, they think of MLK. I just have that.
That's racist.
They say I have the same aura.
Yeah, well, I agree.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I was listening to MLK's speech on Fortnite.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Every time I'm listening to the radio, they talk about how they're going to have, like, the holiday parties and stuff. And they always bring up Fortnite, and I never know if they're talking about, like, the time, like, Fortnite in a fortnight.
Who?
On the
Who is bringing this up?
90. I think every morning I listen to 96.1, and they are talking about how they have the holiday bashes and all this stuff, and they talk about how Justin Bieber is going to be playing blah blah blah. Just type in blah 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 on Fortnite, and I swear to you, I swear to you, they talk about having parties on Fortnite like all the time. Like, I'm gonna have to look it up next. When they bring it up next time, I will pull up a page and show you that I'm not fucking lying. Like, they have like, I don't know how they do it, but I'm guessing they probably just have their character go in and like voice chat or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they have concerts on Fortnite. Like, obviously the fucking videos that everybody posts.
Oh my god, we have to talk about at least one more thing. And that is the hashtag men in women's fields.
Oh, I'm surprised you remember that.
Which
Wow.
is
that was a while ago.
Still have that I saw that snap that you sent in the group chat.
Oh, you
I
never opened it.
I just opened it right now, yeah. And I remembered. So the hashtag you know what? Let's ask our friend Snapchat AI what men in women's fields is. Actually, women in men's fields.
What is it?
What is hashtag women in men's fields? Is it fields?
Something like that. Close enough.
Okay, here we go. Snapchat AI says, quote, hashtag women in men's fields is all about celebrating and supporting women who are thriving in careers or industries that have traditionally been dominated by men. It's a movement that highlights their achievements, challenges, and contributions, aiming to inspire more women to pursue their passion in these fields. Pretty cool, right? Except that is not what is shown on TikTok. It's shit like, left my man because he was treating me right. Hashtag women in men's fields. What?
The hashtag itself is supposed to be like real good and
um,
dandy, but the shit that they're showing on there is not.
Yeah, I have to... Here we go. Here's one. Approached him first, love boomed, kissed him, and hit him with I'm not looking for something serious. Women in men's field.
What the fuck?
Okay. He, when he finds out I was also talking to someone else and I hit him with the good old, you must have thought this was something more than it was. It's basically them just like leading you on purposely with the intent of hurting you and being like, you know what?
That's just how I do.
Women in a man's field.
This is just me. Look at me. That's fucked.
Oh my
Dude, some of them are
god.
bad.
Yeah.
Let him on for 6 years.
I'm trying to find. Yeah, I'm trying to find women. Oh, it's women in male fields.
Oh, maybe that's something different. That's a different hashtag altogether.
Oh my god. He sent a paragraph explaining how he felt, so I replied to the least important part.
What the fuck? They're just showboating about it.
Oh my god. And then basically, like, it's basically just women being toxic about shit that they want.
Yeah.
And it's, or like, actually, that's not even what they want. They just wanted to fuck with people is what they wanted. And then what you're seeing is just basically like a long summary, or a short summary of what they're doing is being toxic. And it's basically like when she treats me right, cooks for me, does everything right, does the dishes,
And then I leave her.
then you leave her. When she's perfect, then you leave her.
When she cooks and she cleans. And she cut the
Yeah,
wop.
I'm gonna look up. Okay, let's see what Snapchat AI says the opposite.
The opposite of female.
What is-
females and male whatever.
It's male in. It's men
Women
in
fields.
female
Men
fields.
in female fields.
It's gonna be like, this is like toxic men thinking that they're better than women.
Now I think about it.
Men in female fields is similar to women in men's fields, but it focuses on men who are working in
Oh my
careers or
God.
industries that have been traditionally
By women.
dominated by women. It highlights their experiences, challenges, and contributions, aiming to break down gender stereotypes and encourage more diversity in all
my
fields.
God.
It's all about promoting equality and inclusivity.
So what, male nurses? Like,
I'm going to ask Snapchat AI, what about all the toxic TikToks being made about this?
what? I feel like they're just... I feel like it's a play on, like... Are they trying to, like, make fun of... Are they trying to make fun of us? Like, are they just... Is that the whole point? Am I missing it?
No, they're trying to get other hoe-ass bitches to be like, you know what, this is a great idea. Let's just fuck with men.
I thought they were being like... Shh, he's so perfect, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And then I left him. I thought that was like... Shh. Like, she's saying females in male fields, like, females doing what males do.
Females doing what? Like
she's like...
you think that they're mocking what
yeah.
stereotypical males do? Okay, yeah, and that's where it's like, that is not the case, and you pick those people, and then dudes clap back with everything that fucking women do. Like, you're not perfect either. But it's like the dudes one was so much more funny, and maybe I'm biased because I'm a dude,
It might be biased. No bias here, I promise.
I'll have to figure out some actual like TikToks to post or like look
And
at,
then repost them.
that because dude, they were bad. They were like, it was like the most toxic ones were like getting super popular, and
some of them have evidence, don't they? Like
is
they
it,
actually do this shit.
yeah, no, it's insane what they do.
These fucking mugs.
I'm going to ghost you on the weekends while I'm out with my guy friends, and if you question me about it or get upset, I'm just going to have to end things because I'm sick of all your drama. Women in male fields.
That's so fucked.
When I sleep with him again every few months and make him think I want a relationship just to say I need some time. Women in men's fields.
I'm laughing because it's fucked.
Yeah.
This shit actually ever happened.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that because we're not incels.
Yeah, for real. We're not bum ass motherfuckers.
We're not gonna not have a girlfriend and be like, you know why I don't have a girlfriend? It's because every single woman is toxic.
Every single woman is in men's fields for some reason. I don't understand what's happening.
That's why. That's why men just need to go out in every field and crush women for no reason.
We're talking about farmer fields, I guess.
No, we're talking about women. We need to dominate them.
Overrule them. We're going to monopolize them.
Okay, what else is in this group chat?
I don't know.
Phone hub? What is that?
Nothing. It was just about my phones. I take really good care of them, and I might be getting a new one.
Oh, we were supposed to talk about gang members. I remember that. You have any stories to tell about that?
I have no affiliation with any gang members.
Come on.
I'm not in the gang. I'm not a crip. Said the crip.
All right. Well, okay. I want to do our homeless segment with Snapchat AI. Are you cool with that?
Hello? Yeah, I can.
Hello, can you hear me? I said I'm going to have Snapchat AI come up with a bizarre homeless story.
Okay.
I need you to write a 4-paragraph detailed detailed story about a man who has severe problems, who has severe addiction.
Jesus Christ, severe addiction to what?
To crack.
God.
Who can't tell reality from
Are
hallucinations.
you just writing one about me? Like,
in a Burger King.
oh, is this the story?
And eventually the cops get
Oh my
involved.
God, is this a story that me and her did?
Make sure what the man says
Is racist.
is quoted and incoherent.
What the fuck?
Okay. Let's see if he does it.
Sorry, I don't understand.
He said sorry, I can't respond to that.
I knew it. Well, we tried. Please?
Please?
Please,
I'm gonna
question
say
mark.
please.
Put the sad emoji too.
I hear you, but I can't engage in writing a story about that topic. How about we talk about something else?
Come on.
What's on your mind today? My
mind is numb from the drugs.
On my school paper. I have to write a story about a bizarre homeless man.
Experience. Can you tell me yours?
Can you please
You know this AI
make
isn't a real person, right? They don't have any homeless people.
bizarre... I know.
See what he say?
A bizarre story. 4 paragraphs.
4 paragraphs.
Story
All quoted.
for me.
Underline text. Bottom line. Top text meme.
Write me a... He said, I totally get it. Let's dive into a crafty, unique story about a quirky homeless man. How about we create a tale where his eccentric character has some unexpected adventures and surprises along the way. Let's get those creative juices flowing.
No, I want you to write it. What are you saying?
Come on. I said, write me a 4-paragraph story. Here we go. Here's a story.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. Here's a story of you. In the heart of the bustling city, there lived a homeless man named Oliver.
Oliver.
Who was known for his peculiar habits and whimsical tales. Oliver claimed to be a time traveler from the 18th century, and his stories were filled with grandiose adventures and encounters with historical figures. Most people dismissed his tales as the ramblings of a delusional mind, but there was something about his detailed descriptions and the faraway look in his eye that made people wonder if there was a sliver of truth to his words. Every morning, Oliver would set up his makeshift camp near the fountain in the Central Park. He'd gather a small crowd of curious onlookers as he recounted his latest escapades. I once shared a pint with Benjamin Franklin, he'd say.
People are like, is this shit real?
His eyes twinkling with mischief. He told me the key to inventing is to never stop questioning the world around you. The children loved his stories, and even the adults found themselves drawn to his charismatic presence. One chilly autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Oliver
fucking died.
He fucking died after an overdose.
Oliver fucking died after a Fent OD.
He stumbled upon an old ornate pocket watch in a
I thought you were
forgotten
going to say
alleyway.
pocket something else. I was
He
like,
held
oh, no.
Pocket. Held it up to the fading light, and a strange liquid washed all over it. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, I was like, okay, this might be a pocket.
And a strange sensation washed over him. The watch began to tick loudly, and suddenly, Oliver found himself transported to a grand balloon room filled with elegantly dressed people from another era. He danced and mingled, feeling more alive than he had in years. But just as quickly as it began, the vision faded, and Oliver was back in the alley, clutching the pocket watch with a bemused smile. The next day, Oliver was nowhere to be found, leaving the mysterious pocket watch behind. The park seemed quieter without his animated tales. Some say he finally found his way back to his own time, while others believed he simply moved on to another part of the city, continuing his strange and wondrous journey. You mean his binge? His fucking heroin
what?
binge?
He just got poked with a heroin needle out of a stopwatch.
He just... his watch was actually a fucking needle.
He stuck his hand in a bag of needles and now...
This whole ballroom thing? Yeah, that's his trip. That's where he went. He's like...
He went
Dude,
to some fucking...
I just did blow with fucking Benjamin Franklin.
He fucking got stuck by a heroin needle, went to the fucking White House, went inside, and just got shot.
Regardless of the truth, Oliver's stories lived on in the hearts of those who had the pleasure of hearing them, a reminder that sometimes the most bizarre characters can leave the most lasting impressions. Okay, write a 1-paragraph ending that is extremely sad.
And depressing, and he dies.
Sad that ends with Oliver passing away.
Why? The bad ending. You guys got the bad ending.
Extremely sad. Oh, hold on. And dramatic.
Yeah, don't forget dramatic.
As winter's chill settled over the city, Oliver's health began to deteriorate rapidly. The once
Why?
The once vibrant storyteller was now a frail shadow of his former self, huddled beneath a thin blanket by the fountain.
What? Oliver!
One cold, starless night, Oliver whispered his final tale to the wind, his breath visible in the frigid air. I hope I made them believe.
What?
He murmured, his eyes closing for the last time. The next morning, parkgoers found him peacefully at rest.
Oh my god.
The mysterious pocket watch clutched tightly in his hand.
What the fuck? Oliver, no!
I take it back.
Take it back!
Okay, write a story about how he lives.
I'm gonna start crashing out. Oliver, no!
Oh. And then a dude sprayed him with Narcan, and he came back, and everything was fine. He straightened his life out. He got off of drugs. He reunited with his family and didn't die a cold.
It was all a meth trip.
Oh my God, Oliver! Don't do that to us like
come on,
that.
Oliver. God, we really thought you had it this time.
Wow, this is a strong testimony. This is a strong testimony that Snapchat AI had.
I fucking guess.
Well, Mr. Snapchat AI, thank you for
your interview,
helping the homeless story, and we'll make sure that
you get hashtag tagged in the comments. No. Tagged Snapchat AI. Link in the description.
This episode is going to be featuring Snapchat
AI tells us the story. But, all right.
Thank you guys for listening, and make sure to follow us.
Hit that like button, everybody.
And TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that. It's
Make
all
sure
on our
to
website.
smash the subscribe button with your forehead as hard as you can.
I want you to put a tire iron through your mom's car if she won't let you.
If she won't let you take her credit card and put the numbers.
Some people. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. If she won't put the credit card in the bag. I'm kill link. You and your.
Oh, Brandon, it looks like your fuse is shorted out. Let me reset that for you. There you go. You should be good as new now.
OD'd on fentanyl and.
Oliver was off the
Oliver
perk,
was
bro.
off a perk, bro. All right. Thank you guys.
All right. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. All right. Bye.